Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. I am Uncle Frank, and I hope you're having a great day. Earlier, Konami announced that they are going to be sunsetting the Speed Duel product line with their upcoming Speed Duel Battle City Finals box set. Now, for those of you who don't know what Speed Duels are, and for those of you who don't even know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, Speed Duels are a kind of retro slash alternative format for the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, where they reprint a bunch of older cards, add some new rules to it, and package it out in both boxes as well as boxed up products, where you have random packs as well as pre-designed decks in a multiplayer box experience. The product line has been going on for a while, but it hasn't always been the most successful financially, and seeing it canceled isn't exactly a surprise to me, but it does. Now that it is canceled, now that we have confirmation that this series is done, it does raise some questions about what the future holds for Yu-Gi-Oh, Speed Duels, and a third thing, Rush Duels. Now, I need to preface this by saying that nobody can predict the future, but I do have some guesses as to what's going to happen with a few things. First off, I believe that while the vast majority of Speed Duel cards are going to fall in price over the next few months, as more and more people become aware of the end of the format, the high-end stuff, like the Speed Duel tournament promo cards that you can only win through prize packs, or memorable cards like the Secret Rare Dark Magician Girl Buster Blader, the Arcana Dark Magician, I think those cards are going to either see a slow increase or a dramatic increase in price as collectors start to snatch them up with the end of the series. And these cards do look really amazing. I mean, I gotta show you one of them. These Speed Duel Secret Rares especially look really nice. You can see that this is just a beautiful card. They just look so radiant. Now, for the upcoming product, the Speed Duel Battle City Finals box, I think it's going to do pretty well. There's going to be a lot of people who are jumping onto it as the final product of a line. That tends to have some interest after all. There tends to be a lot of people who go, ooh, neat. But there is a bit of a concern I have. The announcement picture for it that I saw, that I read, said that they were going to be doing prismatic secret rares, that there was going to be 30 available prismatic secret rares. Initially, when I read it, I thought that the Egyptian God cards being reprinted in were going to be prismatic secret rares, but rereading it after someone had mentioned something, no, there's actually 30 prismatic secret rares in the box set. And that's weird because prismatic secret rares hadn't really been a thing for Speed Duels, and for people who are collecting Speed Duel products, who want a big, nice binder full of Speed Duel secret rares, those prismatic cards are going to stick out like a sore thumb. And it's going to make the entire collection look really awkward unless you kind of like section it off by all the other Speed Duel secrets and then these 30 from the final set. It's a kind of an awkward thing. Other than that, I do think the set's going to do well enough. Again, it's the final set of the product line. That's got some, that's got something going for it. Plus, it's a Battle City thing. And Battle City, for those of you who don't know, is a very, very popular part of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. A lot of people love that shit. But, to reiterate, I think a lot of the other cards in the Speed Duel line, a lot of the Speed Duel commons, rares, etc., I think those are going to continue to crater downwards, and not for no reason. I mean, again, Speed Duel is not the most successful product line, like I said, and a lot of these commons were already pretty cheap. Now that they don't have a use at all, besides just being a Speed Duel reprint of a card for elsewhere in the game, they're probably not going to get a lot of attention. They're probably going to continue to crash downwards on the secondary market. But those secrets, man, those are probably going to go up. Hopefully, at least. I'm going to be grabbing some myself. Now, for the other prediction I have, you may already be aware that in Japan, in the OCG, Yu-Gi-Oh has a second game, the Yu-Gi-Oh Rush Duel card series. This stuff over in Japan, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's not. It's Yu-Gi-Oh, but different. I don't know how to describe it for those of you who don't know what it is. Basically, Rush Duel is its own separate card game from Yu-Gi-Oh! That uses a slightly different card layout, a different set of more streamlined rules, and a slightly different approach to the overall gameplay. It feels a bit more casual, like how Yu-Gi-Oh! Felt 10 years ago when I was playing, is a good way to describe it, rather than the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Of, well, turn one, I draw a card, then I play this spell card that lets me go through my entire deck, and this spell card which lets me destroy your deck. It's none of that. It feels a bit more, I don't want to say casual, but friendlier, you know? Rush Duel has been out for a few years now, but it's not had an English release. And it kind of confuses me. It seems like it would be very popular over here. There's a lot of people I know personally who really want an English Rush Duel release, and they're taking this cancellation of Speed Duels as a sign that Konami is getting prepared to finally give us Rush Duels in America. And let me tell you, if that does happen, I will be one of the very first to pick up some boxes, because I love the new card layout that they use for it. I love some of the art. A lot of the cards in the Overrush rarity look beautiful, and they have cards that are like one art split across 3 cards. It looks amazing. Like the Harpy Sisters 3 cards. Look that up. It looks beautiful, I promise. If it comes to English, moving Speed Duels out of the way obviously gives Konami room to do that. Now, are they killing off Speed Duels so that they can publish Rush Duels in America in the TCG? I don't think so. I think they are ending Speed Duels just because Speed Duels have been a very bad product. I'm not saying Speed Duels is a bad game, mind you. If you like Speed Duels, this is probably an amazing time to start ramping your collection up again. But I do think it has not financially been good for Konami in general. If we do get Rush Duels, I would not be surprised if we got an announcement for it by the end of the year. Maybe a Rush Duel structure deck for the holiday season, for instance. That would be pretty amazing, not going to lie. You know, a fresh start, new Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say on it. I think the end of Speed Duels was not entirely unexpected. I hope that this means that they are going to start considering at least bringing Rush Duels over to America. And I think a lot of those Speed Duel high-end cards are going to become more high-end as time goes on, as more and more people want to flesh that collection out, you know? Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. And with all of my previous videos, for every like this one gets, I will be doing a push-up in the next one. My previous video got 11 likes. That's 11.